Hey, what's up everybody? I thought it might be fun today to talk a little bit about what I'm thinking are forgotten mods. And what I mean by this is things that I did personally, and then I completely forgot I did it. They sat in a bin. I don't have a display wall. Sat in a bin, and I pretty much used them once or twice and then never touched them again. I was recently looking through the bin of modded stuff and I came across these, and A, I thought, oh wow, how about that? And then B, I thought, maybe I could do it better. So let's get started. These are both made from Dart Zone Powerball blasters. Now, part of the reason for that is they have a strong spring and they're pretty ergonomic, but also at one point I had found them on discount at Target and they were something like $5.38. In fact, I still have, I think, 2 new in box. The first one I read about using Crayola marker barrels. So this is a Powerball with a very, very simple mod. I believe this marker barrel is wrapped in electrical tape, and then it's pretty much just jammed in here. In fact, when I open the breech to prime it, you may be able to see that I probably can't see that. It doesn't actually connect directly. So when you prime it forward, the parts are sitting flush enough that you actually get an amazing seal in this. I have not timed it, but it's pretty good. And what I now know is that with this kind of setup, you would really ultimately want a longer barrel to take advantage of that air seal and that spring power. So without that, you have to front load, and this really only gets about 100, maybe 110 feet per second on a good day. So this was interesting, but it was also tedious to hand load every single dart. So I said, how can we take this to the next level? And in this case, the next level is mag fed. All right. Now, I know Captain Xavier at one point had a video talking about the utility of the deploy. Well, here is one of the utility. I don't know if he had this in mind. This is the magwell from a deploy. It's full size. This is before I got at all into short darts. And this is pretty much exactly what it looks like. There's cuts to the original blaster shell, and then this is adhered with a combination of different 2-part epoxy putties, one of which is the plastic bonder type, and then the other is just kind of a filler. But what you have is the original bolt, as you can see it going forward, and that actually loads darts really well. It doesn't fire them really well. This still has the stock spring, and it's very powerful for this kind of thing, but you have no seal whatsoever to speak of. So the dart fit in this bolt, the stock bolt of the deploy. The seal is not very good, and then there's no barrel at all. This is, I can't really see that. This is just the bolt, and that's it. The dart is in the bolt. This only shoots, if I recall correctly, something like 90 to 100 FPS. It is worth noting that when I made both of these, I had not yet purchased a chronograph, so I didn't actually know how well they fired. Now, part of the reason I thought I would talk about these is, like I say, I came across them and I thought maybe I could do better. I know a lot more about sealed breeches than I did back then. So I think one of the next projects I'm going to try to undertake, if I can come up with the right way to do it, is to take this guy apart. And what I'd be doing is to put some kind of short dart magwell on here, because I don't see any reason to make it compatible with both. Put the short dart magwell on here, and I found I can actually shorten, I can move it back some, probably at least a couple inches, because this bolt is way longer than it needs to be. I think it actually goes back to about here. So I actually have a lot of room to play with that. And then of course add probably, I don't know, a good foot of brass, maybe 8 inches. I'll do some experimentation to see which length of brass that I have will be the best. But I'll be honest, at the time these were fun and I really enjoyed it. I was proud of them. I'm still kind of proud of them, but looking back, I also kind of have to wince. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little look through time at some very early mods for me. I don't know if I ever showed these off, but this will probably be the only time. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.